This episode is brought to you by TabTouch. Got the touch? Download the TabTouch app today. What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. This is the Hardball Gets AFL show. My name's Nick Rinn, joined by Xavier Ellis and Ryan Daniels.
We've just discovered a little bit more about you, Nick, because you are like an onion. There's layers to him. It's a strange onion.
It's not a lot of layers. They're like
it's not 3 layers.
They're hard to peel back. There's not an abundance of
lot of
layers.
tears.
There's a few layers. A lot of tears, not a lot of layers. Yeah.
It turns out that since you now work in West Perth,
that's not labelled the council's area and stuff.
Let's do it.
You have worked out a system where you never buy a parking ticket, and you've worked out that if you get 2 fines per week, it's cheaper than paying for parking.
Correct.
What about catching the train?
Well, no, there is a bus, and I catch the bus at every opportunity. But then some days when you've got to run out for meetings and stuff, you need to drive.
Okay, so let's break this down. What does it cost to park for a full day in your area?
Well, it's not even like there's that's almost impossible to get. So it's like 15-minute.
You got to duck and dive.
$15 for 3 hours.
Right.
So you got to duck and dive and move.
So then you got to move the car.
Yeah, correct.
Get a second 3-hour bay.
All this.
See, what are you looking at? Like 45 a day, 50 a day?
Yeah, you get away with 30.
Okay, 30 a day because you're doing 6-hour days. That's why.
Well, no.
He ducks out for lunch one of the times, and that resets it.
Right. Duck out for a meeting.
Duck out for a meeting.
Duck out for a meeting. Come back, do another 3 hours.
Yeah,
right. So then what are the fines?
$60.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I copped 65 just then.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
It's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, I copped 60. And if you leave the sticker on there for a couple of days, they won't double get you, which I've done. So
leave the old, I
just got a parking
oldest
fine.
trick in the book. Do you know I did that at uni? So when I was at Murdoch Uni, they had the 2 parking zones. They had the green one, which was like Rolls Royce. You're right outside, easy parking. No one ever parked there because it was so expensive.
Yeah.
They need to buy a permit.
Yeah.
And then there the red parking, which was shit house. You'd walk 15, 20 minutes, pissing rain, 40-degree heat.
Wind.
Awful, right? And that was also pretty expensive, but it was cheaper. So I refused to buy either of them. So what I would do is first week of term, I would go and park in the green zone, get 1 fine, and it was like $100. And I'd just keep putting that ticket.
Slapping it back on.
Because all they do is drive past.
See it.
And see the fine and keep going. And it worked every single time. And the permit for the semester was like $400.
Yeah. No, you're in front.
Genius.
So there's 2 things. I've never paid for public transport in my life.
Really?
Ever.
Really?
Just something I don't do. Jump the turnstiles.
We also haven't been on for long enough.
Well, I've never paid once for public transport. If I get a fine, then I'm literally 30,000 in front.
That's
so
true.
Whatever.
Yeah, 30,000 in front.
And the other one is I've just done the same thing out the front here. So I copped a parking ticket in Subi then.
Oh, you over the road?
Yeah,
it's chockers today.
Full today.
Is that right?
Yeah, full today. And someone was in the lift that had a fair bit of influence, like a nice big tight suit, a leather handbag,
right?
And I'm in my Crocs. doing fake parking fines out the front of the business
with a slice of pizza.
Yeah, with a slice. That's what he goes. Is that a bit of pizza? Would you say, or is that like a nice bit of breakfast toast? I was like, no, mate. Let's call it what it is. It's an old bit of pizza.
It's pizza.
I don't know who that was, but if anyone comes around asking,
looking sharp.
No, asking like who. Like I need a name to
Why
that.
is there
Roger
a homeless
Cook.
person eating pizza?
It wasn't me
in the lift.
It just wasn't me. Hey,
just on that, there's another one that I used to run. So. In one of my old cars when I was younger, I stopped paying insurance on it. Like I had the minimum insurance, but not
third party.
Yeah, that one. I had that one, but I didn't have the all.
For the sake of your story, just say you had third.
I had third party, but I didn't have the one that would cost like $2,000 a year.
No.
Because I was earning no money.
Yeah, and your
so
car
at some
wouldn't
point
have been
I was
worth
like,
it.
I've never been in an accident.
Yeah.
Touch wood. So I just cancelled it, and Kel, my very organised person, could not understand. Why? And I was like, Kel, put it this way: the car is now worth about $3,000.
Yeah,
I'm paying $2,000 a year in insurance. I've never had an accident.
You're praying it's stolen.
Exactly. Yeah. And even if I crash now, I'm going to be like $10,000 up because I haven't paid insurance for 5 years. Put it that way.
Let's not go down the deep path of insurances, but health insurance is like that. Health insurance now, I'm cutting it right back. I've had a gutful of it.
I'm thinking of doing the same.
Yeah, no, I was talking to a doctor the other day.
Run the gauntlet.
And she's like, nah.
Although maybe cut back on the 10 a.m. pizzas if you're going to go back to the health insurance.
Yeah, good point.
Well, it's like when my teeth came out and then the private, they're like, oh, no, that's not, we don't
talk about. We do not talk about the cost of teeth on this podcast.
No, this is what you dip into your super.
Just 24,000.
Oh, mate!
I'm waiting for an invoice from here to then pay the last bill.
24,000 is like 280,000. You paid for those.
Oh, what about how they do show those charts?
Yeah.
If you take $1 out of your super now, In 30 years' time, that's 1.9 million.
Well, look, I don't have any teeth.
Like, come on,
currently,
mate.
So I won't be able to eat sandwiches.
Nick, this is brand new information. Did you lose your teeth at some point?
Yeah, I'm
We've
really
never
tough.
heard this
I'm
story
tough.
before.
Yeah.
I don't go so, but
Remarkable.
I'm real tough.
Hey, before we get started, sorry, I just
go.
need to go to.
You talking about my Kit Kat from this morning?
No, I
What
am
was your
a.
Jamie Cripps.
Jamie Cripps signing a 1 year
I
deal.
told you he signed 1 year. I've done it on air. He signed 1 year. He told me at general public he signed 1 year.
He hasn't signed it yet, so there you go.
I've done
Chief.
that, mate. So I've done that. That's what are you talking about? I wouldn't have brought that up. I was the one who actually dropped that. Because I said to Cripper, "You done?" He goes, "Nah, I just signed one more." I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, cool."
well, he hasn't signed it.
Well, I think it's done. Anyway, so look, my nickname, I nicknamed myself for you, Rhino, the Night Watchman.
Oh, here we go.
When you're on the back foot and it's dark and the ball's doing a bit and you're next in and you're a bit nervous, you're meant to be the star of the show and you're out of form and you send the Night Watchman in just to get you through to the next day. And I get in there behind him and I duck and dive and try and defend your honour. I try and defend your honour.
What's happened here?
But
Oh, no.
there are 3 players in WA we give a about.
Yeah. Right.
Cousins,
Cuzzy, yeah.
Harley,
Yep. Sure.
and Matthew Pavlich. And Matthew Pavlich.
What have I got to do with that?
Now, there's been no news in this Sleepy Hollow of Footy State recently because
Jamie Cripps just signed for
Exhibit A.
Hayden Young, quad injury update.
Well,
Quad injury.
so my WhatsApp chats go to fire. They are rapid fire at you. And again, Night Watchman in behind them, just trying to last the night, just to give you some oxygen for tomorrow.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'm just going to read you.
You're just not adding to that fire.
This
at all.
is just the smallest chain about you not having the story that Pav's the CEO of Sydney Swans and that Tom Morris went first on it.
Okay, go.
This is the first message that come through. Must be a hole in the purple tent and the wind is making it hard to hear those whispers. Next comment comes through from someone else. Too busy telling us Hayden Young has had an injury as an exclusive. Then the next comment. Sat on his hands after he must have sat on his hands after the Hayden Young news that he's off for a scan. And then it keeps going and going and going. Now, there's one story all year. We're waiting for Harley. There's been one story.
Okay.
That Matthew Pavlich, who is the face of an entire football club over here,
He's not. He's
mate,
been
they
retired
play
for a decade.
They play. That's how irrelevant some things have been. They play on the Optus Stadium.
With Wolfie
A
time.
boat going through water saying "Wolfie time."
because
of him.
I even turn up in a cape some days. I'm like, put your cape on, he reckons. I go in a cape, mate.
no one hates Wolfie time more than you.
I go in a cape. And there's one story.
do the
and
math.
I put in the group chat.
Do the math.
No. There's no math to be done.
Do the math.
I put in the group chat, Pav, CEO of Sydney, and your response after about an hour on the snoozers, really? What? Huge news.
I was getting the kids ready for school. The 2-hour time difference does hurt me for stories sometimes.
Well, all I would say is,
And I don't think Tom or Mitch have kids.
all I would say,
Tom Morris and Mitch Cleary don't have children.
Tom does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Tom Morris has a kid.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yep.
Does he?
Carton.
Not
Now
doing
you know I
garden
mean
bets with
business.
you.
Now you know I
I'm
mean
not doing
business.
garden bets with you.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well, I would say, and this is my favourite thing to do.
And then he called out, sorry, before I go. Then he said, no, Mitch Cleary had it. And then,
on
me,
my phone he
and then
did.
me and Rooney went really quick with the response. No.
On my phone he did. No, I would say.
Legit question mark.
My-
Actually, you questioned my reporting.
My favourite thing to do where the story is broken is to go, how did this story come about, and try to work it out. This one took me 3 seconds. Where does Tom work?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
What television?
Not in Sydney, not in WA.
What television station
The
does he
only
work
state
for?
that Pav has nothing to do with is Melbourne.
What television
That is
station
Victoria.
does he work for?
Yeah.
Channel?
Fox.
The other channel.
Stan?
Channel 9. It's not
9.
Fox. Channel 9. He left Fox.
Where's he called the footy?
Doesn't call it
You
Fox.
don't call it footy. Tom
Well,
Morris.
no.
Pav.
Pav.
Pav calls on Fox.
Pav calls on Fox,
Yeah.
but works at Channel
Fox.
9. Hi. There you go. There's the answer.
So what you're telling me that Pav told Tom? I don't
I'm
think
saying
so.
that people at 9 would have known very early in
Yeah.
the piece. In fact, I would say people at Fox
Did
have
you-
also known for a while.
And to use another cricket term, do you feel like that one got a bit big on you?
I don't even know. Is that big a story?
Mate, it's had more coverage yesterday than Sonny Walters
Just
retiring.
because there was nothing else happening yesterday, other than Hayden Young.
I think it was out of the blue as well.
Fine
It
to
like
the
a
story.
surprise.
Fine. It was a surprise.
Yeah.
Have works for Channel 9.
Mate,
So
there was
does
a
Tom.
There was a press conference with, I think, I tried to count, I think there was 180 journalists there.
I don't feel bad. This one I'm
That
fine
was that big, they did it in the grandstand. They all had a seat in the grandstand.
I'm fine with missing this one.
Oh, yeah.
And we do have to address one more thing.
Oh, this better not be me.
No, before going. No. We've had a lot of people accusing us of saying, because of the fact we didn't talk about Simon Goodwin on the mailbag, that proves we don't record it on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
And I think that's, I just want to say, sometimes things don't come up.
No, look, I was emotional about it.
Yeah, we talked about it
I was
before the pod.
emotional.
Yeah.
You could see it in
You
my
didn't wanna get
eyes.
into it.
Yeah.
Because your Melbourne grammar connections.
Well, there's no real connections there.
And,
but he had 40 on me one night at Adelaide at Amy Park, and when he got sacked, I was too emotional, and you boys got around me and said, "Look, Zave,
And
I know we
okay.
know it's news.
We won't touch
Rhino
on that.
had the story first and just said, I can't even bring it in.
I wouldn't do it.
I can't do it.
I
to
refuse to
Zave."
do it.
So we actually sat that one out. And look, thank you. That was teamwork
Yeah.
and it was a bond.
And it is a mailbag, so no one asked a question.
Well, that's
about
what I was
it.
going to say.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one else asked the
No one
questions.
Ask the question.
If you ask the question, we'll answer
We're
it.
a people's pod. We're
Yeah.
not just going to start bringing stuff up that's not
That
been
one
asked.
in particular, the Tuesday one.
That's on you guys.
That's led by by
That's
the
the
Getters.
punters.
That's a Getter-led podcast.
Just really quickly, Simon Goodwin, we will quickly touch on it. Flag, great. Any coach that wins the flag, well done.
yeah,
absolutely.
Well, yeah.
The board, two things. The board to suggest that their list is better than what it is, and it's a finals
Oh,
list.
no.
Danger.
That's like talking about bringing businessmen into a sporting field,
Red
or
flag.
women, and
Red flag.
and then lastly,
that reeks of the West Coast. We got a lot of injuries, you know.
yeah, and lastly, I loved Ed Langdon, who was just like, hang on, no, I'm not going to agree with that statement.
Yeah.
And he said, no,
Did
no.
you actually hear what he said? Because that beanie was very
Yeah.
distracting.
No, but he was like, no, I don't agree with it. I don't think the playing group agree with it. Like, you don't hear that very often.
No, he said, I'm not sure I agree with that. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. What are you
I
doing?
don't know what's happening now.
What are you doing?
What is this?
Keep talking.
What are
Why are
you
you
doing?
taking
What are you
photographs?
doing selfies in the middle of the podcast? What's happening? Is this about influence? Are you trying to get is there a brand here?
Yeah.
That we're
Do
not
you
seeing?
guys want a sponsorship? Just bloody close your
We've
smile.
already got one.
There we go. Thank you.
All
What is
right.
going on here?
I just
don't
keep talking. I just needed to
this
do
is-
that.
I don't trust this. I don't like it
Going
at
on
all.
the dark web.
I don't like it at all. Let's get into the
Yes.
teams.
Come on, Hawks.
Okay, Hawthorn and Collingwood, Thursday night footy. Can't wait to see Zave's multi. $2.30 the Hawkers, Collingwood $1.62. The line is 7.5. Thursday night, MCG. Bit of cloud in the air. Jath and Bruce are back into the Hawthorn team because Will Day out for the year. Harry Morrison injured as well. He's been pretty good this year, Harry Morrison.
Yeah, he has. He's been
Collingwood's
improvement.
ins, Billy Frampton, Tommy Mitchell, Jeremy Howe. The outs are Charlie Dean, Bobby Hill's got gastro, I think it was.
That's a long-range gastro.
Yeah.
Long range gastro.
Having said that, people do say...
Some serious damage.
No, but they say gastro's a 24-hour thing typically, and I
Typically,
did
it's a
believe in that.
There's
But
a lead in.
I did shit myself on day 3.
Yeah.
On the couch.
Was
Yeah,
that the couch?
so we all know that through life experiences that people say, well, something else is going on. Look, you
He
don't
might
want
have shat himself
you,
on the couch.
you don't want him doing that on the MCG.
There's
You
a
don't want it.
chance. He's running up the wing and then whoop.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
At least
Something
Collingwood,
just fell
Collingwood
out.
play. Yeah, are Collingwood the home side, or have they got the white shorts? Because then it could be in trouble.
I played with someone who shit themselves on the field.
No.
Who?
Fact.
Name.
No. Not
Wait,
a small
Min-
name either.
Really?
Nah, we're in Adelaide. Yeah.
Did they get what happened? They get through the game?
Like a
Did
full
they go
nug or
off
like
to-
a little, like a squelch?
All I saw was the bike shorts after the fact.
Just the skids. Oh my god!
Or was he like
So
carrying
they
around
played
little-
through it.
Well, I don't know when.
When you go down
I don't
and
know when the
pretend you're
incident
doing a wee or
happened.
something.
I don't know when it happened. Might have been in the 5-minute warning. Channel 10 might have had the old 5-minute. What they used to put up in the
Yeah,
top corner?
5-minute warning,
5-minute warning might have been on the screen. It might have been. It's got to go. It's go time now.
We had a mate who, when he was about 14, he was walking back from the beach with another one of our mates, and he dropped a nugget out as he was walking back, and that was it. His name's been Nugget ever since.
Nugget, yeah.
Been 30 years.
And he's 8 foot. He's 6'10", so you can't say, "Oh, I'm 4 foot
he's
3."
not a
and
little
just known as
guy.
Nugget.
He's not a little guy.
Just quickly on this game tonight, Collingwood see this as a threat. They're done experimenting with their players. See ya, Dean, Oleg Markov. See ya. Bobby Hill has been in and out, whatnot. Bringing back Frampton, who does a role. Bringing back Tom Mitchell, who does a role. Bringing back Jeremy Howe, who does a role. They mean business. They're worried about tonight.
Well, they've been stuffing around.
They have been. And the way that Hawthorn, they deserve to be underdogs. CJ had a deplorable game over here last time he played before he was omitted. Luke Bruce back in as well, a bit of experience. Hawthorn need to run them off their legs.
I think Hawthorn wins.
Need to run them stupid.
Yeah.
They got underdone players, they got old players. If they let it fall into their terms where they can set up defensively and use their bigger bodies and use their game style, Collingwood will win. Hawthorn need to run.
And Collingwood may be doing they might be even loading things. So that's
They're loading. They're doing a lot of extra
So do
training.
you know what they have to
Load.
do? I've actually spoken to Fly.
Yep.
Tonight, they're actually walking from their training base to the MCG just to get a few extra steps in.
That's pretty fast.
So last quarter, when they
some
get a bit
steps
when they get a bit wobbly, they've taken that extra 250 steps today.
I think Hawthorn wins.
I think
Where are
Hawthorn
you?
wins.
I'm thinking Collingwood.
Side bottom's 350th.
And the Will Day, they're just deflating. So I think watch Nick Dacos. They don't typically tag him. They usually let him run a little bit wild. And there's no threat of Finn McGuinness either, so it's going to be interesting what happens there.
Okay, Geelong. Essendon. Geelong, $1. Essendon, $17. The line is out to 67.5. This is Friday night, GMHBA Stadium in Geelong. Partly cloudy, so half decent weather considering it's Geelong. My same game multi is on this, so I'll talk about that in detail a bit later. But this feels like you know how like you go to stuff with your kids on like a Friday night. There's like a few other families around, and they put a bunch of food trucks.
Yeah,
but it's like you've been given access to all the food trucks, and you don't pay a cent. You just whatever you want to go have a little taco.
Yeah,
maybe go over here have a bit of frozen yogurt.
Can we have some chicken lasagna?
Have whatever you like.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken lasagna.
Wow.
Chicken lasagna, really?
Yeah, a little bit of chicken. Do a bit of chicken in there occasionally.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll give it a go. This is a free meal. This is just load up.
The line is 67 points, and that's not enough. The only way that'll happen is if Gillan McDaniel is watching the game and at quarter time the margin's 67 and he says, sorry, we've got to call this. We've got to call it off. Quarter time, we're done.
Mercy rule.
Mercy rule. Don't come back tomorrow. Essendon, see you later.
Counterpoint. This is my only hesitation in taking the overs on the big line. Brothers. Does Chris go?
Oh, the Scott
Hold
brothers.
on. I don't want to hurt Brad.
Mate,
too
it could be
much.
Jesus coaching against Mary. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter who's in what seat. It can't be stopped. There is a tsunami coming, and it doesn't matter how big your boogie board is, mate. You're gone. You're gone.
Also, they'd be more protective. I mean, you protect your brothers against other people, but internally, you still want to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but this is cruel. This
Could be job defining.
At some point, Brad's going to call mum and dad.
Mum, can you have a word with him?
Chris is doing it again.
Do you reckon Brad sits there going, if only I was given the keys to Geelong and not ducking and
Talk
diving.
about the sliding
Because he did a really good job at North.
great
Cut
job
the
at
prelims,
North.
not much of a list ever. Like, he
Went to
did a
the
really good
AFL.
job.
Now you got to know what you're getting into with those
of
clubs.
course.
Richmond, $3.80. St Kilda, $1.27. Cannot wait for this one. 22.5 is the line. Saturday, MCG, cloud clearing.
Clearing.
A little bit of cloud, then it'll clear.
I will watch
like that
this. I will watch this.
Really?
So I'm going to enjoy sitting down. And do you know why I'm watching it? I think it's the same reason why anyone's going to turn the game on and watch this one.
Naz?
The only reason why I'm going to watch this game is because of Naz.
So I got a question on St Kilda.
Yeah.
At the start of the year, I put on a multi, which was the Freo over, which is hit.
Yeah, done.
The Essendon under, which will hit with one more loss. And the St Kilda under. Now, St Kilda need one more loss starting from last week. They beat North. It's bloody close.
Yeah.
They play Richmond.
They've got an easy run.
They play Essendon.
Yeah.
And then they have GWS in the last round.
Well,
now, obviously, GWS is my hope.
Unless.
But I kind of need Richmond to win this game.
Well, Richmond won't win this game. They won't, unfortunately. 22.5
No
points.
chance.
No chance. Zero chance. 22.5 points is
Taranto's
not enough.
playing? Lynch is back?
Mate, you want Mary and Jesus to go from GMHBA down to...
It's not that one,
No, it is.
surely.
It's
not,
over.
You're not that sure.
It's over. Zero chance. Naught, nada. Done
Really?
and dusted. Naz is paying $1.28 for 30 disposals these days. That's not enough to entice me, but just sitting there and watching him. They showed that vision of him the other day playing to... Who's that famous Italian opera singer? Maybe one in St Kilda. Did it?
Celli?
Pavarotti?
Yeah, one of those. Him running with it and bouncing with...
Ness and Dormer. Is it a Ness and Dormer?
Don't know, with young Hansen, who was a sub, who'd been on the ground for 30 seconds and could not get near Naz running and bouncing. Oh, it was such a beautiful thing to watch.
Because with Naz, it's like his one stride. You can imagine Hanson's had 3 steps.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep
But as
up.
a sub, you come on going, I reckon
I've got the
I can
gas.
get
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people here until you run into Naz.
Wow.
No, it's
Jesus.
all it's
Really?
that's-
Not
yeah.
even a chance?
No,
Not even a
chance.
sniff?
Zero.
Leaving. He is
0. Naught.
Jack Steele's 200.
Naught. Irrelevant. Naught. I don't even know what that
Sub.
meant. Good, well done. Congratulations to him. But
Another reason for St Kilda.
yeah.
Okay. Nick, do you give me any hope there?
No, St Kilda.
We're really that high on the Saints?
No, that-
Surely the Giants beat him in that
I'm,
last
I'm
round.
really low on
Yeah.
it.
Surely the Giants beat him in that last round.
Well, imagine if the Giants got into a stage where they couldn't finish 4th but couldn't finish 6th or whatever. Like somehow miraculously
Just
they've
rest the
got
boys.
a dead rubber and they just pull everyone.
I'm going to be so flat.
It won't happen.
We're at it
It
5
won't
minutes
happen.
out.
It won't happen.
Okay, Brisbane, Sydney. The Lions, $1.23. Sydney, $4.20 with nothing to play for. 25.5 is the line. Saturday, Gabba. Bit of rain about. Lockie Neal out for the home and away season.
Yeah, quads can be serious injuries too.
Yeah,
they can be
he's a
niggly.
big quads too.
Yeah,
He's
they
got
are.
those big,
He's an
thick
older
legs.
Not as big as his
Yeah.
calves.
No.
Calves are miraculous.
So we think this is regulation for Brisbane,
It's-
even without Lockie?
I am saying I feel as though Sydney in that line of 25.5, I think it's going to be tighter than that.
Oh.
I think it's going to be in the wet. I think it's going to be tighter than that. The Brisbane Lions obviously off a big win, but they're inconsistent a little bit with the big loss
Yeah,
the week
still.
before.
Yep.
St Kilda, Sydney, they've got their big signing that you missed in Pav. I just wanted to crowbar
They got
that in
all
there.
Mate,
Australian
he's not
ruckman.
playing centre half forward.
Nah, mate, they're all going to run out in capes. To be fair.
Coxie in the
Yeah.
ruck.
I've already spoken to Coxie and
Oh,
said,
sorry,
mate.
no, the greatest ruckman of this generation,
Yeah,
Brody
Brodie
Grundy, is
Grundy.
rucking. So
All Australian.
Oh yes. Do we look into that? Grundy was no good. Not no good, but like fizzling out.
it's Coxie.
Maybe Coxie's razzled him up a bit.
Coxie says, "Boy, mate, it's not that hard."
'Cause that is the shit
Yeah.
Coxie would say.
Yeah.
He just goes, watch,
not
I've
that
got a
hard.
Just
3-hour
get the pill.
clip of my best of.
Yeah.
Watch that every night.
That is a line Coxie would use.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not that hard, boys. Like, it's not that hard. I think Sydney are a reasonable chance here, especially when they have organised a projector to put up on the screen a bit of Sydney time. It's actually just going to be
Sydney time.
it's going to be a swan floating through the ocean
Sliding
and
swan
bouncing
dive.
over the wave. Yes. Time to swan dive.
What noise does a swan make? You know, they
So Sydney, 25 points. I don't mind that.
Stadium.
I don't mind Sydney there.
Is that a swan?
No,
Do they honk?
I don't.
What that is?
What noise does a
They
swan
honk,
make?
I think. Okay.
Swan time.
What is happening? Oh, Carlton and the Gold Coast. I think Brisbane wins easy, by the way. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll give it to Brisbane, but I think it'll be tight too.
Carlton is $4.80.
Yeah, sorry, just before you do go, mate,
Oh.
just one little interest to keep a look at.
Oh.
Have a look at a market with like a Will Ashcroft around a 30 or 25 or something like that.
Oh, fill the boots with Lockie
Lockie
out.
Neal
Someone
out.
steps up.
Lockie Neal out.
Yeah.
Sydney, he won't get tagged. You'd
Yep.
assume that Jordan might go to a
Duncan.
or a Zorko, maybe off half back. McCluggage. He went to McCluggage in the grand final.
Yeah. Let's go Carlton,
Hang on,
$4.
hang on. I found a swan noise. That's a swan. Just out of interest.
Thanks, mate.
Great.
There's,
No
there's
worries.
that onion layer we were chasing.
Maybe we'll get Josh to layer in that audio.
What are you talking about? They're holding the phone to the.
Yeah, that's all right. I do that on air. It's all right. It plays.
All right, Carlton, $4.80. Gold Coast, $1.19. Another big one. 29.5 is the line. Saturday night, Marvel Stadium. So no weather to think of. This has just dead rubber written all over it.
Yeah.
Boring game. Gold
think-
Coast just need to be professional.
Yes.
Turn up, play okay.
I think Carlton showed last week as well. They don't. Petrol tickets run out at a certain point.
They've
even when they
run
do
out
play
all
above
year.
themselves.
They've
Yeah.
run out
Second
all
halves are
year.
just incredibly bad.
Yeah, it's
Incredibly
weird,
bad.
isn't it?
Yeah, they are on fumes.
But even when you look at it and you go, righto, Cripper was okay last week. Well, Noah Anderson's in better form. Hewitt was pretty good. Matty Rouse in better form. Like
So
they've got a better version of Harry Mackay. We sung his praises last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Well, probably would take King over him anyway. Like I think every matchup the Gold Coast probably have the one up on.
Yeah.
Yep. Even like the rucks, like Witz is just, he's had a pretty good year. Witz.
Which,
We like the
which
winner.
just is like a 7 out of 10 every week.
Yeah, he's a big, strong giant.
You'd
man.
love to see him added to an All-Australian squad or something. One
Yeah.
ruckman on the panel go, nah, I like Witts in the 40 if they put 3 or 4 ruckmen in.
Yeah.
Because he's the best in the comp at something. And
One
we don't know what
Hit
it
outs
is.
to
Being
advantage.
But we don't know what it
Something.
is.
Yeah,
But
whatever
something
it
that
is.
ends in goals or something like
Yeah,
some stat
score
you can throw in.
chains.
Yeah.
Feels
Score
like he's a
chains.
ruckman's ruckman, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
he is. He's a big man.
I can't remember. Oh, no, Voss. So they can't sack him now? If they had a 5-hour meeting and decided that weren't going to sack him, you can't. What changes in the next 3 weeks?
The only thing I would say...
we weren't in that meeting. Like, just because you didn't sack him last night doesn't mean he's not going to get sacked. Like, people have meetings all the time. How many board meetings did West Coast have before Adam Simpson?
Yeah, but this, there is a suggestion this was the topic of discussion, right?
I think there'd be more topics of discussion.
Yeah, there would.
Like, if they lose by 150 the last 3 weeks, they're going to have another meeting. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to...
But also...
It's just... Yeah, but that's
not
loss,
right now.
Do you need to sack off the back of Goodwin being sacked? Who are they wanting? Like,
yeah, well,
there's 4 or 5 really good options out there. It's not like there's one person that you're chasing.
So you like the second-hand coach? Again?
No, I'd go with Skipworth. But, I mean, it's not very often you have guys that have actually genuinely won premierships at the club being sacked.
You haven't discovered who's the assistant coaches at Carlton, because that's always their best option. That's the other guy that's there.
David Teague's back in the seat.
Geez, that was hard to get through. Port Adelaide, $4.60. Fremantle. Port Adelaide, $4.60 at home. Isn't that bizarre? Fremantle, $1.20. The line is 27.5. Saturday night, Adelaide Oval, bit of cloud about. Is there any way in the world that Fremantle go over there and get caught up a little bit? Now, we did call the Boak retiring, didn't we? We called that. But it's not his last game.
It's nothing.
So it's not quite enough.
Jumped. I think I can see I was probably just going to
Connor Rosie back.
Yeah, we need to see the teams. We do need to see the teams. But
$4.60 seems like a lot.
I tell you how deep this pessimism goes. When Pavlich got announced as the Sydney CEO, I was like, all these kids will be bloody Sydney Academy players.
Yeah. The first thing you thought of.
The first thing I thought of.
First thing.
The first thing Rhino thought of was maybe I should have reported that story.
I did not care about that one. Literally did not care. No part
I'd cross your arms then. You're looking so defensive.
They were crossed before that.
Defensive.
Body language experts
This line intrigues me.
I don't think it...
Fremantle don't win big.
But Port Adelaide lose big.
That's true.
Yeah, it is in Adelaide. Rosie's going to be back.
I don't think Port Adelaide have had 3 or 4 games by over 80 odd.
Yeah, I just think the line is
back?
enticing. Yeah, Connor Rosie's going to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just the $4.60 is, I'm not touching that, but the line...
No, leave me out of any of it, I would say. Caleb Sarong needs to get going. So I'm more heading down a Caleb Sarong path.
He'll get the Willem Drew.
Yeah, but Willem Drew doesn't tag like he's been tagged in previous weeks. Willem Drew will put a body on him at stoppages.
Yep.
And that's it. It's more of just an accountable at stoppages. I reckon Caleb Sarong, it's an opportunity. Adelaide Oval's a bloody good oval to play footy at.
Yep.
He'll run around. He shouldn't have someone in his pocket all night. I'd be shocked if Caleb doesn't have
35?
No, not 35. 30. I think 30 is a number for Caleb. And they could be, because he got those 8 or 9 clearances in the second half last week.
Yeah, he picked up.
He's still in reasonable form, but he's got someone up his ass. He has trouble with it. And I don't think you'll have that.
I reckon Fife can play.
A sub?
Yep. And I reckon Pearce can play.
With the Pearce one, I know he's captain, but do you need to on the road bring him in?
Well, I think they could have played him last week.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just save him for the home game?
Don't you need some momentum?
Well, you still get 2.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're not losing without him. They're winning.
So bring him in next week.
They're winning. Like
at some point,
on
though,
the road,
if he's good, you just play him. At some point,
yeah.
Like they held him out last week.
Well, I would have played him last week if he was good at home. Than being on the road first game. He's played 1 game in 9 weeks, and the back.
It's a big call because you only get one bullet here with him. We saw it last year.
Yeah, but how important is he?
I think he's pretty important.
Is he?
Yeah.
Top 8 players, 10 players?
Definitely in the 10.
Yeah, definitely 10.
Yeah. I think he's a good leader.
Leadership aside. Sorry, the captaincy. Obviously,
he's a good fullback.
Yeah,
he's a really good fullback.
Yeah, okay.
He's not in the top 5 fullbacks, but he's
he's
pretty
very
consistent.
Good. No, I agree.
GWS North Melbourne $1.03 the Giants, $10.50 the North Melbourne Kangaroos. 24.5 is the line, which doesn't.
That's not much.
Doesn't seem to match the odds. Is that definitely right, Josh?
Might be a mistake.
No,
Check
it's a mistake, Joshy. Never again, North Melbourne. 49.5 points.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Sunday, Corroboree Group Oval, Manuka in Canberra. Bit of cloud about. That's pretty decent for Canberra. Remember our friend from the mailbags going down? Check out the Tinder. And just have a
I
look
get a lot of
Manuka.
stuff from people now where they're listening from and what they're planning. Like we had a couple extras in Tassie and whatnot who are interested.
I told you we're massive in Tassie. You know why? Because Chloe from Tassie's been walking around telling everybody.
Yes.
There's only like Everyone knows each other.
We've got quite a few Tassie.
When we eventually get a hat or something, Chloe will get one.
Yeah,
In front of the
we really
kid.
should do that.
Never again North Melbourne. If I'm getting a 50-point head start with North, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking it.
I kind
I'm
of like
taking
it.
the 50-point line
I
with
kind of
North.
like it.
Tristan Sherry back.
Yep. Yes, and he'll be so filthy.
I need
too.
to see the teams. Nick Larkey, though, did come off late with that the PCL that may have got a bit hairy.
He probably won't play.
He
Yeah,
might
but then-
but I
struggle.
don't think Hogan's going to play either.
Well,
with the
Hogan
foot.
shouldn't play.
No.
They need to get Hogan 100% right.
Toby's back.
And North Melbourne could bring in big Finbar. We like Finbar.
Not convinced, though.
He's not quite at
Finbar.
Larky's level.
He's
No,
not quite.
no.
But I just like him.
If Nick Larkey plays, need to see the teams officially. 49.5 points.
No, I'm with you.
You're never again.
I'm never getting. I almost had it as my
You're
multi.
going in.
Did you see that I did that, Josh? I put up a multi with this game in it and took the line for North, but then I deleted it because I was like, I
Right.
can't do it.
No, I just need LDU to jog, not walk in defence. We'll
Yeah,
start with a
that'd help.
jog.
Just get the legs pumped.
We'll go beyond a jog.
Okay.
Well, you'd want to in
Cold in
Canberra.
Canberra.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just you got to jog around and keep warm.
keep moving.
Yeah, so I
Maybe
think.
they should let him play in the jacket. You know the jackets that they warm up in.
Put him in a long sleever. Just if you need to run,
Yeah.
Long pants too.
just put him in anything. He needs to be going faster than second gear.
top to bottom. Is this a
1.3
Clarko
million.
sleeves issue? Maybe he needs sleeves.
No, I reckon I've seen McKercher in long sleeves.
Have
eh?
you?
Oh, wow.
During Clarko softened on
Well,
the sleeves.
this is it. Clarko's lost it. You know, talking
Have
about.
they worn long sleeves?
I can't picture anyone.
Keep going. I'm going to put start.
I just keep picturing Jaden Stevenson.
Melbourne $4 against the Western Bulldogs $1.25. The line is 24.5. Sunday MCG mostly sunny. Now, I would suggest that the line being 24.5 is heavily impacted by the caretaker coach
Oh,
history.
yeah.
That
Thinking about
somehow
balance.
Melbourne will keep this game close or maybe even win because they've sacked the coach and replaced him with Troy Chaplin.
Because they should get destroyed.
Well, that's what happens normally, right? And
This
yes,
Troy Chaplin's done this before. Is he second caretaker
can't
stint?
remember. But you're right, Nick. So they've assumed that they're a silly chance. This line should be higher. This line should be like 50.
So they're
Do we
assuming
think that?
the dead
I've
cap
got my
bounce-
multi coming. That's all I'll
Are you
say.
doing this game?
Yep.
You're doing a Sunday game.
Yep.
What's
Look
going on?
at you.
Yep.
That's growth.
Right.
That's growth. Good on you. Good on you. No, that
Yeah,
to
particularly
me,
the Dogs need to win.
that's
to
a
stay
that's a
chance.
free kick to me.
You would
Like,
think so.
I know you get the whole new coach, fill-in coach boost, but I don't see it this time. I think Western Bulldogs just have way too much to play for.
Where do you see Melbourne's growth coming from where they say they're a finals list? Like, Petrarca's not getting better, Oliver's not getting better, Gorn's not getting better, Frisch,
They're not a
Bailey
finals
Frisch is not
list.
getting better,
Your
Langdon's
man-
not getting
they've
better,
got your man Trent Rivers.
Rivers is at his level probably.
Langford V.
Langford will get better. Lever's
Windsor?
not getting better. Stephen May's not getting better.
Windsor.
Windsor,
Yeah, but they're all the next
Yeah.
gen.
next wave of
Yeah.
low down the ladder for 5 years.
I'm not into the defending Melbourne list.
You love
part.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
I don't know why I come into that. I was just trying to offer a counter argument.
Like Cozzy Pickett's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
in
there
the
for a
window.
million
Geez, I'm
years.
glad he got paid
Yeah.
because it's going to be a slog.
Oof. They'll get belted. I think they will get belted.
Same. That
Yeah.
24.5 is the bet of the week.
I
Like,
agree. We'll get back to that.
Load up. West Coast at home paying $17 against Adelaide, $1. The line is 60.5. This is top against bottom. Sunday, Optus Stadium. Showers easing. A little
I
bit of
might
rain
go
around in the
away.
morning.
I wasn't planning to go, but
They're
I might
easy.
just go.
They're easy.
Watch the big crows.
Couldn't
This
think of anything worse than just going.
so
I
West
want to
Coast
see Rankin
doing,
have 40-3.
West Coast are doing the Gov and Sheet thing. Goodbye.
Yeah.
They're going to do a lap. That's
Are they going to reenact their final passage of play?
I'm going to reenact it. Surely not. That wouldn't end well
I don't know.
because that kick. Like, what if the kick doesn't come off from Gov to Vardy? And then
They might
Vardy-
have it on a string or something. I don't know.
They're doing something with.
Well, they could
They had a video this morning. They were teasing it.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, and it was like, what's happening? And it was like a sewing needle because they're calling the play the golden thread.
Oh.
Sewing needle.
Is Vards in
okay.
town?
Maybe he's come and they're going to like do a thing where they all walk out
Who
together.
was
Yeah,
the
what
other
if he
player?
misses?
Liam Ryan. was
Liam
the other one.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Willie Rioli.
Brad Maynard's
Bring
going to
him
come
back.
over.
Yeah.
Mate, no. Hey, mate, we'll give you 50 grand to not get pushed out of the way with Willie Rioli.
Yeah.
The
He would
50,000
agree.
fans that were sitting directly behind Dom Sheed's kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all coming.
Everyone.
I think
Couple of them
Maynard
in
would
prison.
agree and then come and just spoil the shit out of it.
Yeah, clean him up.
Just right.
See you dickheads.
Maynard just comes running through at the last
Decks him.
second, knocks out Dom Sheed.
Yeah.
That is going to be a Toyota ad.
It has
Oh,
to be.
yeah.
It has to be.
Not yet, but it will be in a few years.
Absolutely has
Have
to
you
be.
seen any more of those after the
Nah.
re-roll one? I thought it'd be like
Nah,
bang,
there
bang,
should
bang.
be.
There'll be more
You would
coming.
have thought they'd be doing one a month. Maybe
Yeah.
for the finals, they've got a couple
They got
of
a few.
ones coming. Maybe Sheed's already got one. I don't know.
Don't
You
think
driving
so.
around a Toyota?
Yes.
Has he got lights on
Very
the top?
nice cars, the Toyota. I hope he's got a Prado. They are very nice.
Actually, I'm in the market for a new car. I've got a
Really?
I've got a
What
meeting.
happened to the Tesla?
Just a change in working situations.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. What's happening here? Little plug? What's the situation?
Oh no!
No.
Someone, what? You're losing the leasing benefits.
What's happening? He's
What's
up to
going
something.
on?
We'll know because we'll see the posts.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's not subtle like me. He'll
I'm also
We'll
in the market
know.
for a new car. If anyone wants to get...
No. This is done officially done.
bullshit.
Oh, really?
Will be.
Yeah, sure.
Are we paying for it? A full freight.
Really?
Okay.
Fact.
Yeah, okay. Hardball. I'm going to sit in this.
If anybody wants me to drink coffees in the front seat of their vehicle and just get it out to the people, it's available.
Hardball bets.
That
Place
asset is available.
A same game multi with Tab Touch. Boost your odds and combine up to 16 legs within a same game into one bet. You can find each of our multis under trending bets for that game's market on the Tad Touch app. Nick's on fire. You have 3 in a row, which is unfathomable.
We need unfathomable.
So should we keep him till
Fathomable?
last or go first?
I reckon go first because then people can take notes early and then,
All right.
then phase out.
and just turn it off.
I have to say,
Go.
I was feeling the pressure this week.
Okay.
And
pressure's only
so
gonna
I've
get
made
higher.
it to 5 legs purely because I think I was playing it too safe and I'd get to 3 and there was just no value still. So I had to add another couple
So before you read out the legs, the number is $6.75. I would suggest that's the highest number in your streak.
Oh, I think last week was about 6.
So
Was
you're
it?
telling me he's weak as piss.
I think he's going a little bit too risky here.
No.
No. In the past.
In the past, he's
Yeah,
been very
yeah.
missionary.
Well, it's been to 4s, 5, and there was a 6. I'm pretty sure there's 6
All right,
there.
ready, let's go.
Anyway,
Bring us in.
West Coast versus Adelaide. Another reason I might go along.
Sure.
Isaac Rankin, 2 goals at least.
Okay.
Elijah Hewitt, 15 disposals. This one's a bit, he's about 50-50 strike rate with this.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Curtin, 20 disposals.
Zabe's man.
Home deck.
Home deck,
Light it
front of
up.
family.
Josh Worrell, one of the more overlooked people in the league, 15 disposals.
Dick got that point off first take, but keep going.
Yeah.
I did not.
They love him.
It's just the other
first
ones.
crack.
First crack.
First
They're-
crack.
First take is a
Is he
show.
going to get enough for the footy
And
down
then-
there?
Josh Worrell,
No, no,
he's a concern.
No, they'll switch it. They'll do switches
Lot of
and
switch.
stuff.
Yeah. Lot of switch.
They'll
And
take
then
this.
Jamie Cripps, your man,
Fresh off an idiot.
old Kit Kat, have a
off
full
an
belly.
Oh, I can't believe that you thought that was a Kit Kat.
Jamie Cripps,
I
a
went with that
39-year-old Jamie
myself.
Cripps gets another year.
I accidentally went with that myself.
So
he
all
just
of
has
that
to score
is
one goal
$6.75.
and it gets a $6.75. Lock it in.
Okay.
4 in a row, streak
all right,
alive.
as we like to do, what's your nervous line?
My nervous one is probably Hewitt.
Hewitt.
I
Yeah.
would probably say if I was looking at that, my nervous one would be the Curtin 20.
Curtin's been getting 20,
Mine would be
25
Cripper.
every week for the past
Anyway,
five
so
Cripper's
we're-
goal.
Yeah.
He usually
One
box
goal.
up.
He gets
Leading
a
the goal
goal a
kick.
week.
There's a chance they
With
kick
like
one.
22.
Is he?
It's like
I
22
feel like when
goals.
Kepler Bradley won Fremantle.
Yeah, okay. All right, Dave. I'll go next because I've
Okay.
got another. What have I got? 2 in a row or just one? Just one in a row, but 3
One, but
for
you're
the
3
year.
total.
I'm going
Yeah.
okay.
1 in a row.
I've gone
That's
Geelong
one,
Essendon
mate.
tomorrow night. Early for me. I usually like the Sunday games, but I've gone early because I had a win with the Cats last week,
Yeah.
so I'm feeling it. Jeremy Cameron. Last week I went 4 goals. I'm going up 5 goals. $1.70. That's paying on
I'm
its
going
own.
to wait.
Interested.
There'll be a market that pops out with Jezza kicking 8, 9, 10 or something at some stage.
Feel free
You're
to
going to go through the roof.
Feel free to go higher on this, but
Chris
I'm
Scott
taking
did
the
say,
5.
Chris Scott said with individual success is a part of team success or something along
Oh,
those
they-
lines.
Well-
they flagged it.
We've all worked out that he needs 5 a game to get there if they play
So
2
that's-
finals.
yeah.
So I'm just taking the 5.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Shannon Neal keeps bobbing up because of all the attention on Cameron. Oh, he's going to
Yeah.
get 2 goals easily.
Yeah.
This boy's in pretty good form.
You'd pick him over Hawkins for sure.
Absolutely. Geelong to win by 60 or more. That's just a
it's
gift.
done. Yeah,
That's a
it's
gift.
done.
It's already happened. They're already
Done.
up 60.
Done.
The game hasn't started.
As I said, the only way it's going to stop is if Dylan McDaniel says no more.
Now, I've
Blows
swerved a
siren.
little here because Bailey Smith made me nervous last week. Max Holmes is in elite form.
He is.
And tracking back, Max Holmes beats the living shit out of bad teams.
Yeah, okay.
Like, he's had 30 the last 3
They won't be able
weeks.
to keep up with him.
He's going to get 30. So
They
that's
won't be able to
$4.75. It's only 4 legs. I think that one I think I'm going to go back to back.
Now, I just want to tip my hat to your organisation too, by the way.
Channel 7?
Channel 7.
Oh, yes.
Toyota? Triple M?
No, Channel 7. I love that the round 24...
It was amazing.
round 24 games were
Thursday
announced.
night.
Thursday night. Channel 7, we got, no, we're good, thanks.
No, we're okay.
Not doing it.
We'll run Better Homes and Gardens.
Not doing
Oh, it's a rerun too.
How good's that? No, we're seeing the same shit you guys are seeing.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
So they've elected to do the double Sunday. Because there's two
So
Two
you,
good
so
games.
Good
it's
games
just,
on
is this
Sunday.
how it works? 7 gets to choose first go what they want,
I
but
don't
not
know
Saturdays
if
or
maybe
something?
in the deal, I don't know this, but I would assume in the deal it's written in that floating round 24, there's a bit of flexibility. They get to choose the games they want.
Is 7 first priority and then Fox, or is it pretty even? Or how
No,
does it
Fox.
work?
Well, Fox pays a lot more.
Do they?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
7 pays specifically for certain things.
games. Okay.
So I think in this scenario, there's probably that round 24 loophole.
Yeah.
Where they're like, well, on the Sunday we want two games.
And that would have been
whatever
part
we
of
got
that.
to choose.
Okay, we'll give you every Saturday game, but then we get.
Well, that was the trade-off for
Yeah.
Thursdays.
All right, here we go. Really, really quickly. Melbourne v Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, the line being 24.5. That had to be a misprint, but it's not. Bailey Dale will have 20 disposals. He'll go around. There's going to be no tags in this game. It's just going to be a free-for-all. Bailey Dale, 20 disposals.
Bailey Dale, you gone back to the well.
I know he's gone back to the man.
Tommy Liberatore, 20 disposals. He does that each week. Christian Petrarca is going to do a bit of an up yours at the moment because they're threatening to say he's traded.
I
See you
thought, but
later.
isn't this what he wanted?
20 disposals. Hey?
Isn't this what he wanted when he wanted to blow everything up last year?
Oh, he got what he wanted.
Yeah, he was going to blow everything up at another club next year by the sounds of things. Christian Petrarca, 20, and then Aaron Norton, the best forward in the comp at the moment, 2 goals.
Yeah.
$3.45. I'm trying to get on the scoreboard.
Okay, I'm making a comment here that should be illegal. $3.45. Can you put Aaron Norton up to 3 goals?
You can't
Four.
Mate, he's been
eat
flying.
odds.
$3.45.
You can't eat odds.
How many legs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs for $3.45. You have really lost it, haven't you? You're just desperate to win.
I did well.
Nick's got you all razzled.
There was no carton bets this week either, so I need to just get on the scoreboard with something.
No card bets this
Right.
week.
I'd feel confident if I'm, an advisor for you. I'd say just nudge Norton up to 3. That'll get you well over $4. I would have thought.
You think so?
Can't
Was he-
eat odds.
Son,
All right.
you've got a $1.20 chance of living, so just put up
Have you
with
got
the
the Touch? Download the Tab Touch app today. What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
So back to the Pavlich chat now.